better. How's everybody? Oh, great. Oh, for the pig. Oh my! And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another rendition of the Norwich Hockey Club. The boys are out on the ice. A doubleheader today for Norwich, a delayed doubleheader, a split-up doubleheader, I guess you would say, as this is game one of two here today. And this is their second against the Ontario Hockey Academy, who they played yesterday. Nice 4-0 win for Norwich at home yesterday. The goaltender, Oliver Lee, we'll see if he's getting the start in between the pipes here today. More. All right. All right, yeah, we'll see who's going to get the start in between the pipes today. It's Constance running or Oliver Lee. All right, you see Norwich. They're wearing their red sweaters at home today. The gray shoulders, gray numbers, white trim. White trim, red shorts with red socks with gray and white trim. And down at the other end, the Ontario Hockey Academy wearing their white sweaters today. Maroon lettering OHA across the top, maroon helmets. And white nameplate with maroon numbers, maroon shorts, white socks with maroon and bronze trim. We'll see who gets the start for Ontario here today. If it's going to be Ocean Lee, who played yesterday, or perhaps Nicholas Saroy, number 32, might get the start in between the pipes. So thank you so much for joining us. We play 17 minutes. Stanzas here. And then... excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Had to attend to something. All right. Well, the warm-ups are just about complete here today. We are about ready to get underway here. Like we said, we play 17-minute stanzas. Icing and offsides are in effect. There is delayed offsides. If you're short end of the ice the puck, it is not icing. Body contact, perfectly legal and encouraged by the broadcaster. And if the game should be tied at the end of regulation, there will be a sudden death and or sudden life overtime, depending upon your perspective and point of view and who you got money on FanDuel. All right, I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. Along here with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. All right, hey, babe. Sophie here?
Yes.
Oh, cool. All right, well, we're going to have the Canadian and American national anthems, the starting lineups, and then we'll be underway here from the Rose Garden. As Norwich all right. Look at that guy going by. That guy came prepared for the game. Is that Iron Man or what is? That's great. I think it's Iron Man. I don't know. Yesterday he was Dr. Egon Spengler. Oh, fantastic job there by Perrin. All right. That's Wolverine. I apologize. He's got the claws. All right. We're about ready to get underway, ladies and gentlemen. The starting lineups and the national anthems. Canada and the United States. And then we'll drop the puck and be underway. We'll turn it over to the PA announcer.
The starting lineup for Ontario Hockey Club. In defense,
Milan Buzes Costco. Nelson. Keegan Nelson. Number 62, Aaron Wood. Mario Elkin, number 18. Number 59, Ryan Wong. And the goaltender, number 32, Nicholas Saroy. Jacob de Catafel getting the start at center. Back left, fine, Champagne. Chernyshchev getting the start. Batitas. And in between the pipes today is going to be number 35, Consta Turunen. All right, we're going to have the national anthems, and then we'll be all right, ladies and gentlemen. All the songs are out of the way. All the pregame is out of the way. Hopefully you got your sarsaparilla pulled high. Hopefully you got your sandwich prepared with the horsey sauce ready to go. This is game 1 of 2 on the day here for the Norwich Hockey Club, as they'll be playing later on today at 4 o'clock. South Kent will be paying visits, so it'll be 3 games in about 24 hours for the boys. So we'll see if fatigue does become a factor here. I won yesterday versus this Ontario team, 4-0. The goaltender Lee was tremendous. Yesterday, both goaltenders were named Lee, Ocean and Oliver. Today, it's Turunen and Soroy. So a little bit more difficult on the broadcaster today. But that's a light. You don't mind that. You enjoy a good challenge here in Norwich. All right, the ref getting ready to drop the puck. LaFont Champagne out there with De Carafel. And Batista on right wing, the starting forward unit for Coach Sheehan. The ref drops the puck, and we are underway from Norwich. Norwich Hockey Club decked out a lot of red here today. Sliding it across. Keeping it in deep was Batista. Batista took a big hit there along the boards as Ontario looks to break it out. Quickly they do. Through the neutral zone now, Elkin. Elkin puts the brakes on. Elkin serpentining, looked to pull the trigger. Fell off his stick there, letting the shot go to Running. Stabbed at it out of midair to glove it down, and there'll be no further play. 16 and a half minutes left here. These opening stands are just nicely underway. Norwich Hockey Club, one of 2 affairs here today. As they lean in to take the draw now, deep in their own zone, Wong for Ontario. Leans in and won it back to the blue line, kept in there by Ace Costco. Sent hard along now, Imashev. Good edge work there to turn away with the puck. Eugene Imashev sauces it up ahead for Vanes. Vanes moves it quickly. Over the blue line they come. Back for Vanes. Vanes letting the shot go. That just missed. Imashev was joining the rush. Kept in by Jeremy Caron. Caron working his man over there. Giving him a little bit of the business there as that one slides across. Imashev on it there. Lets the shot go right off the chest. A nice stop there by the netminder, Soroy. So a couple of opportunities there for Norwich. Zimishev got the tough angle shot away, but got it off quick. Got it on target. That's all you can ask. 16:03 left to go. So the game not even a minute old. Norwich with the face-off deep. Win the draw now. Back to the blue line. Duranius Bell sending it into the corner. His bodies go flying there when the Ontario player's a little slow to get up in the corner with it. And now, cycling the puck down low, is Norwich. Turning away from it there, trying to get it down low. Couldn't do so. Now they do, but it's taken away and back the other way now comes Testa. Testa, I thought, had a good game. Testa trying to get around Amazial. Amazial lets it run. And sent hard around there. And back to the blue line it goes. Walking in off the blue line, letting the shot go. Getting the waffle on it there. A little bit of a mix-up in the corner there. It's like Duranius Bell. Is that him? No, it's not him. I'm sorry. That is Harrell. Got mixed up in the corner. Not Duranius Bell. All right, so face-off is going to come deep in the Norwich zone. 15 and a half minutes left to go. No power plays handed out. Only backup goaltenders in the sin bin for now. Luciano Procci leaning in for Ontario. Taking the draw against Morrison. Morrison in a real good 200-foot game yesterday, but in my opinion, we call that Tuesday around here. Steady Eddie is Morrison. Good 200-foot hockey player, though. Carrying the puck through the neutral zone. Down the left wing he goes. Wearing Matty Barzell's number 13. Hopefully Barzell will be back for the playoffs, assuming we're there. Sent back out to center. How'd the Rangers do last night? Oh, that's right. So it was 5-0, 10 minutes in. Amazial sent it up right on the stick of Morrison. Morrison on the backhand will send it in. Chasing it down now, Dozier. Dozier behind the net. Nice job by Norwich. Coming over there was Tonko. Get a chunk of it. Bodies collide at the cooker. Ontario got it back out, and out to center ice it goes. Ontario definitely a little bit more pep in their step than yesterday, but understandable. They played yesterday morning down at South Kent, then drove all the way up here, which is about an hour and a half, 2-hour ride. Then had to play Norwich yesterday in the afternoon. Lost 4-0. Good team, though, Ontario. I like it. Good, hard team. Thought they played pretty decently. It really was a wild game. Norwich scored 3 goals in the last 90 seconds of the first period. And then scored another one about midway through the third, and that was it. But take away those 90 seconds. It was only a 1-0 game. It was a good game yesterday, and looking for another good one here today. Ontario, you would imagine, some fresher legs, unless they were out and about last night. You wouldn't think that would be the case. You never know. These Canadians can get pretty wacky. In the corner now. Behind the net it goes. On it there, Archibald. Archibald with it. Archibald got it back out in front. Came all the way down. And chasing on it there is Langlois. Luc Langlois takes it from the goalkeeper, puts the brakes on, changes direction, right on the stick now of Molnar. Molnar avoids the big hit. Got it over the blue line, but waiting there, a big hit there, Archibald. Comes running into his man there. Zay Coxo looks around, says, all right, I saw you, number 11. Stepping up there, laying the lumber in the neutral zone was Williams. Good hit there. And Christopher Williams. Along the boards now, kept in by Ontario. Walking in, letting the shot go, waffled aside. Right to run it. Oh, it's knocked down, and away comes Norwich now, off the boards and out to center. Chasing it there was Lochnik. Lochnik got it back in behind the net to run it. Nice job by Turunen to get out and get that puck. Then he almost got run into. And a little bit of a discrepancy now at the side of the net is Turunen getting mixed up with one of the Ontario players there. Langlois didn't like him getting too close to his goalkeeper and then let him know about it. And now the conversation continuing there between Nelson and Langlois. Langlois saying, you go over there. 13:08 left to go. All right, leaning in to take the draw now, Jacob de Catafel. And the ref saying, all right, play nice over there, cut it out. Don't make me send you guys into a timeout. Nelson still having conversations with a handful of the Norwich players as Wong leans in to take the draw for Ontario. He wins it back to Lake Hockey, lets the shot go. And off LaFont Champagne. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go, deflected out high. On it there is Nelson. Nelson in the corner. Nelson walked over by Imashev, came all the way back out. And all the way down, but it's not going to be icing because it was Ontario that sent it in said direction. And on the forecheck there, LaFont Champagne is sent all the way down. Looks like it's going to go for icing. As Karen will get the puck and retrieve it for the linesman. 12:40 left to go here. A couple of whistles here in the early going. The game a little bit sluggish, like a wet sponge right now. As the world's greatest aviator, Ted Stryker, once said. All right. Off on Champagne leaning in to take the draw for Norwich. He had a real good game yesterday. Wins the draw, got the shot away, but didn't get through. Went back to get the puck behind the net. Good anticipatory play there. Sent all the way down. Jeremy Karen, the freshman. We'll get to it now on his own goal line. Karen coming around the net with it, sending it out. Right on the stick and quickly up through the neutral zone comes LaFont Champagne. He leaves it there. Carrying it in is De Carafel. De Carafel hard around. Kept in. Nice play there by Imashev to keep the puck in. Now it comes out to center where it's chased down by Karen. Karen did a nice job there to win the puck away. At his own blue line there from Testa. Testa got a big chunk there of Batista as he went by. Now battling at center ice is De Carafel. Testa now letting the shot go right between the N, the H, and the C on the logo of the red sweaters. Under 12 minutes to go here, a scoreless opening stanza. Yesterday was an incredible day here at the Rose Garden. All four teams, all four organizations that play here at the Rose Garden, all had home games yesterday. Seahawks, Pee Wee team won 5-3 in the morning on empty netter. And back the other way now quickly. Here comes Baines on a 3-on-1. Lets the shot go. That was like a changeup. I don't think he meant it to be. And ended up right in the wickets there, Saroy. And then Norwich. The Seahawks won their game. Then Norwich won their game 4-0. Then the Sea Captains played in the evening about 5 o'clock. They won in overtime. That's our junior team here. They play in the NA3HL. Then our local public high school co-op had their senior night here last night. A capacity crowd on hand last night. Very entertaining 5-5 match last night for the Eagles. So all four occupants, I guess you could say, all four organizations, all played on the same day. Not sure if that's the first time it's happened, but it doesn't happen very often because the Seahawks usually have, the Mites, the Squirts, the Pee-wees, the Band. It's not time for all four teams to play. So it may have been the first time. So you were part of history yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, if you were tuning in. Well, you're always part of history no matter what you're doing, but that's another story for another time. Amazial through the neutral zone, sauces it across softly. Here comes Terranius Bell. Terranius Bell got the backhand away with one hand. Got a lot on it. Took a big hit too, but wow. A freshman. Terranius Bell there checking his chicklets. Took a hard hit along the boards, but he'll be fine. That dude showed up today. He was the best dressed in the arena. He had like this black and green with like flowers engraved in the jacket looking tuxedo with a bright, green tie. I was like, oh man, this guy needs to be in charge of my fashion makeover. I'll tell you what. He looked sharp today. Look good, feel good, play good. Kept in at the blue line there by Langlois. Behind the net it goes now. Another one of the freshmen, though. Terranius Bell here for Coach Sheehan. Program growing and in good hands for the future as well. Of course, the girls program coming next year. Norwich Hockey Club, which camera lady and the broadcaster couldn't be more excited and looking forward to more. Well know at home, our daughter Sophia will be joining the organization next year as a sophomore. Cannot wait. There's a chance now down low. Got it, slid it across Morrison in the neighborhood. The net came off its protected mooring. That looked like a little bit of a slew foot there. Morrison got upended. I don't think he appreciated it. 10:43 left to go here in the opening stanza. Still a scoreless affair here. So be sure to tune in right after this game. Seahawks Bantam battle. And then at 4 o'clock, Norwich will be back on the ice, this time against South Kent. This is the old day-night doubleheader, as they call it in baseball. I wonder if everybody's got to leave the arena and buy another ticket like they do in baseball for the day-night doubleheader. Sometimes they'll have a doubleheader, though, where one ticket's good for both. I don't do that too often anymore. Juan Soto, yesterday's first at-bat as a New York Met in spring training. Sent it about 455 feet for a home run. So the Mets appear to be in very good shape. 10:29 left to go. Second greatest ball player in the world on their team. Shohei Ohtani being the greatest, perhaps the greatest ever. In my opinion, he's the greatest ever, but we'll see. See how he does back on the mound this year. If he comes back on the mound, that he's an all-star or borderline Cy Young like he was before the Tommy John surgery and hits another 50 home runs. Folks, I'm not one to disparage the older guys, Babe Ruth and company, but this dude, Ohtani, is something else. He has a quick shot. In my opinion, the greatest ball player to walk the planet, ever. It's debatable, of course, and people have debated me. Oh, he plays DH. I get it. Also steals 50 bases, hits 50 home runs as an all-star pitcher. That just missed. And as it bounces around, and away comes Ontario Hockey Academy. Sent in, bouncing on to Runnin. Handled it beautifully through traffic, right on the stick of Molnar. That's twice now Runnin has done a nice job handling the puck. Boy, oh boy, that's not an easy thing to do. He was under a lot of duress, too. A lot of guys in front of him barreling down on him. And he just handled it and fired a bullet pass right on the stick of Molnar. It led to this offensive chance here for Norwich. Still loose in front. A little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle there. The goaltender's going to want to get his legs out of there, I can tell you that. And now the goalkeeper got barreled over. And things are really heating up now in the corner. Still, cooler heads have yet to prevail. So Roy got back up, the goaltender. He was trying to get out of the way and got mixed up in there. So Roy kept his calm there. I thought he might get up and start throwing haymakers with his waffle. No point in having a waffle if you're not going to use it. All right, 9:38 left to go. We'll see what comes of this. A little bit of pushing and shoving there after the whistle. Tonko was involved. Archibald was in the midst of it. Imashev. And skating over slowly there is Karen. Trouble seems to find that young lad quite often. You don't mind that, though. Not foreign to our beloved game. Not foreign to the product. Elkin in the sin bin. 2 minutes for roughing. If I'm the Ontario Hockey Academy, I'm like, really? Nobody on their team did anything? Just one guy? Yeah. It's a power play for Norwich. You know, we spoke to the officials before the game, letting them know clearly there'd be a cheeseburger in it for them if things turn out Norwich's way. You know, they have a hand in it. Well, perhaps the ref's looking for that cheeseburger. I thought for sure it'd be 5-on-5 after that scrum, or at least somebody from Norwich would head to the sin bin, but guess not. So power play for the Norwich Hockey Club, their first of the afternoon. I tell you, the Ontario Hockey Academy coaching staff a lot calmer than I'd be right now. I'd be like, you got to be kidding me. Nobody from their team's going to the box for nothing? Even if we're short-handed, like, my God, throw me a bone. Our guys weren't punching, by themselves. Either way, I mean, it just saves time anyway. Rather give that guy and somebody else another two and send somebody or just send the guy off. If you're going to give a power play, keep it simple. Not a bad thing, but either way, power play for the Norwich Hockey Club. They win the draw and go to work at the blue line. Sliding it over was Imashev. On Champagne over for Morrison. Morrison will send it down low. Langlois over by the old Zamboni door. Dug it loose. Came back out in front right on the stick of Fon Champagne. Fon Champagne will slide it over. Morrison got it to settle down. C-button one-timer from straight away. Went off a body there. Zimishev got a lot on that one. Turning behind the net. Nice job there to stay with the man. Cleared but not out. Kept in. Play by Morrison to keep it in. Morrison takes the hit but kept the puck in. Imashev with it now. Imashev dropping it. With Fon Champagne. Fon Champagne letting the shot go. A lot of traffic in front there as Langlois got his nugget out of the way there. He was headed right for his noggin. And then sent all the way down. 8:42 left to go here in the opening stanza. Exactly 1 minute to go here in the power play. To run it. Tried to send it up. Nimishev, you can see the boys on Norwich. To run and gets the puck, and they just take off. He's excellent puck handling goaltender. It's a right on the stick now of Burke. To run and telling Burke, go the length with it. I like the assist. Donovan Burke seeing what he can do for his goalkeeper. Over the blue line. Down the right wing. Dropped it off. Doesn't care about his goalie. Slid across now, letting the shot go. That just missed as Burke was getting back to the back door. Sent all the way down to run it. Out to play it. Quickly up ahead. Boy, the advantage of having a puck-moving goaltender, ladies and gentlemen. It's immeasurable. It's incalculatable. Even AI couldn't figure it out. Alexa wouldn't know what to tell you. Here's Burke now. Dropping it off. And back on the stick of Burke. Burke tried to get it back to Dempsey. Back to the blue line it goes now. Amazial left it for Burke. Burke letting the shot go. That missed at the back door. Kept in by Williams. Williams got it down low. Behind the net now. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. So not a bad power play for Norwich. But a good penalty kill from Ontario as well. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but it didn't seem like a bad power play. Well, you don't score. It's not a great power play. But here's Testa now. A 2-on-1 at the blue line. Testa sliding it over, pulling the trigger. Big stop. The rebound. Making the save there. Left flipper, right flipper saves by Costa to running. As he looked like a pinball machine. Brilliant save. I don't know if the first one was better than the second. And then the rebound was sent out of play. Costa to running. Well, I'll tell you, picking up right where Oliver Lee left off yesterday. Lee, stellar. Got the shutout yesterday into running. Couple of big stops there. Point blank. Keeping this a scoreless affair. Omi getting the turnover at the blue line. Walking in, letting the shot go. Deflected. They score! Oh, that was deflected. As Karen went down the block to shot. And nothing you could do about it. Not his fault. But burying the biscuit there was Tristan Lalonde. And the legend of the fall. It's Ontario on the board. 1-0 is the score. All right, Morrison leaning in to take the draw. Morrison trying to push it up. Couldn't do so, and it comes back now for Karen. Jeremy Karen with the puck. Karen, long outlet pass there, kicked aside. And Ontario trying to get the puck in. Turning quickly with it now. Down the left wing is Harrell makes the move. Got it out in front. As Dorje was cutting to the cooker. Knocking it down now, Javik. He'll send it across. Over the blue line comes Ontario. That one wide on the glove side. Big hit there as Karen finishes his man off in the corner and slow to get up. Very slow to get up. There is Omi. Omi will head off for repairs. And Karen not happy about the deflection that went in the net. Took it out, and Omi, wrong place, wrong time there. Big, strong Jeremy Karen finished his check there. 6 minutes left to go. To the blue line it goes now with Tonko. Kept it in. Tonko steps up, got a piece of it. Ontario coming out with it through the neutral zone. Over the blue line now, letting the shot go. Big stop. The rebound, another save there. As to running. Nice body control there. Looked like he was starting to drift out of the crease and then pushed himself forward in the midst of the second save. Very athletic young man. You can see it. Behind the net it goes now. Bodies go flying there. Refs keeping their arms down. Big hit there. There's Norwich coming away with it. That was Williams with the big hit behind the net. Away comes Tonko now. Tonko over the blue line. Tonko with it. Tonko looking to hit the trailer. That's Williams. He'll retreat to center ice. And Norwich. He'll recover it there and send it in. Hard around now. And see Molnar sends it into the corner. Kept in by Williams. Williams finishes his check there at the blue line. Cutting to the cooker now. Langlois. Langlois turning, shooting. That didn't miss by much. Williams will get the shot away on goal. And a nice stop there by the netminder Sirois. Nicolas Sirois. Excuse me. All right, just under 5 minutes to go here in the opening stanza. 1-0 is your score. The Ontario Hockey Academy with the lead. Here today, Lalonde with the goal. Face-off one cleanly. Lafon Champagne letting the shot go. He came right back to Lafon Champagne. He tries to turn on it. And sent ahead Testa. Will send it in. Knocked down now. Terenius Bell. Terenius Bell backpedaling. Got it back to the blue line. Took a big hit in the corner. A little bit slow to get up. Now he's back up. That one off the glass. And at the blue line, sent across now Laycock. Laycock fanned on the shot. Turned out to be an advantageous fan. As he still had the puck in the corner now. Taken away. Nice play there. Terenius Bell sent it out. And then he takes a big hit behind the play there. As Testa lays the lumber into him. Terenius Bell checking his faculties. Seems to have everything in order. Took a couple of big hits there. One on the last shift and a couple of big ones here on that shift. And he'll head off the ice, but he seems fine. I'll bet anybody that doesn't do nuts, he doesn't miss a shift. Matter of fact, make those jelly donuts. Here's Karen now in the corner on the backhand up for Amazial. Amazial getting the puck up ahead and carrying it out now. Batista. Batista will send it in. Lafon Champagne will give chase behind the net. As they look to come away with it, that's kept in at the blue line. Walking in with it. Trying to dance around there. There's Majid Imashev, but he lost the handle on it. Turned over now and kept in by Norwich. In the corner it goes now. Ontario. Get it out to center. Knocked down there by Imashev. Imashev will send it through. Right on the stick there for Norwich. It's sent in by Batista. That comes back to the blue line where Karen will retreat at his own red line. Karen sending it up ahead. Norwich with the puck. At the Ontario blue line, staying on sides with it. De Carafel. De Carafel got it to Lafon Champagne. Lafon Champagne couldn't pull the trigger. And now Ontario using the boards. A lead pass up ahead at the dot. Pulling the trigger. That just missed. Batista trying to get the puck out. Couldn't do so. That's sent back in and into the corner it goes now. On it there. Here's Imashev. Imashev with the puck. Getting the speed going down the right wing. Imashev run into there. Got the puck out in front of Vanes. Vanes had a man cutting to the cooker. Couldn't connect on the last pass. And back the other way. Comes Ontario with speed through the neutral zone at the dot. Pulling the trigger. Coming back to get a stick on it there. I believe it was Vanes. Running. Steers it aside into the corner he goes. On and now Imashev. Imashev hard around for Burke. Burke will collect the puck. Burke's got a man wide. Well, that was intended for Dempsey. I think Vanes realized Dempsey was streaky. It's okay. You don't mind that. These things happen. At center ice, Ontario will send it back in. Toronto. I thought Toronto was getting ready to go to length with it the way he hopped out on that puck. He had a lot of room, too. The way he stick handles. Hey, listen, why not? Back the other way now. Here's Vanes. Vanes trying to cut back to the inside. Lost the handle on it. Dempsey couldn't keep it in. And away comes Ontario now. Back the other way. Over the blue line. Offside. Is at the blue line. Just a half a step there with under 2 minutes to go here in the opening stanza. You are watching the Norwich Hockey Club exclusively on the SoLu Broadcasting Network. And the face-off looks like it's coming back into the neutral zone, and as it should, play was offside. All right, face-off just outside the neutral zone. Leaning in is Nelson to take it for Ontario against Morrison. That's sent in off of the stick of Langlois. Langlois sending it up for Doge. Doge trying to saucer it up for Morrison. And back to get it there was Tonko. Over the blue line, Langlois got a big piece of his man. Elkin looking to the official. The official saying, look, buddy, I got to get to the buffet at some point today, so you're not getting that call. Langlois, kneeling and dealing over the blue line. Langlois tried to navigate the waters there, lost it. And now finishes his check along the boards. And sent in now Morrison with 1:15 to go. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go on net. Nice save there by the goalkeeper, Zeroy. Williams with a nice shot quickly from the blue line. 1:11 left to go here in the opening stanza. 1-0, Ontario Hockey Academy. All right, leaning in now, Jacob De Carafel. De Carafel wins the draw. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go there. Didn't get a lot on it, though. LaFon Champagne. I don't like the guy standing right behind the faceoff dot. One, you're leaving the left wing exposed. And two, he just doesn't have a lot of room like there to step into it. He didn't get a lot on it. You see a lot of teams do it. Most teams do it. A lot of teams do it in the NHL. Maybe I'm just old, but again, right back to LaFon Champagne, who's now going to bury it right from I was waiting for that to go right top shelf. That's why you put the man there. Dropped off at the blue line. Backdoor cutting to the cooker there was Dempsey. And Ontario got the puck out to center, and away they come with it now quickly. Arbor down the left wing. Arbor, big, strong power forward, got it behind the net. Amazial got a chunk of it there. Moving along now, Imashev avoided the big hit there in the neutral zone and carrying it out. Through the neutral zone now with speed. It was De Carafel, but he lost the handle on it. 30 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. Norwich, they'll send it in wide to the goalkeeper, Soroy. Ontario on it there. That went off the face there, Testa, but that's why you wear a face shield. Here comes Fleetham. Fleetham over the blue line with room. Let the shot go. The rebound still loose. Oh, boy. A lot of room there. Norwich D gave a lot from the blue line in. A little bit more than my liking. All right, that's going to do it. The opening stanza has come to a close. Your score at the end of one. The Ontario Hockey Academy 1. Norwich Hockey Club 0. We'll be right back in about 15 minutes at the start of the second stanza. We'll see you back then. 1-0 is your score. No, my. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. We had a good time in the lobby, catching up with some old friends, and I didn't even know our puppy was here today. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to announce the big pancake breakfast fundraiser coming up soon. 100% of the donations will go to the Norwich Hockey Club you see right in front of you. Sunday, May 14th from 10 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. at Billy Wilson's Aging Still right here on Broadway in Norwich, Connecticut. The breakfast menu includes panda cakes, breakfast wraps, potatoes, sauces, coffee, and juice. So please come down and help support us here. It's $15 per ticket. The first annual alumni game weekend and golf outing will be taking place too. So give a call at 860-301-6180, or you can purchase tickets right at the door. That's Sunday, May 4th, the big pancake fundraiser. I can tell you right now, the camera lady and myself are looking forward to that. Always down for a good flapjack or two. All right, so mark it on your calendars, May 4th, ladies and gentlemen. Or you have to buy a ticket, but cannot buy it in person. Oh, I'm sorry, I misread that. I want to make sure I got that right. All right. So give a call at 860-301-6180. Get your tickets today. Looking forward to the first ever alumni game and alumni weekend. Here's a chance now. It's coming up in early May. And they said golf outing, too. I suspect they will be out on the course on the links with the fellas, trying to find, wandering off in the woods, looking for where my ball might be, if it's not in the local lake. Here's a chance now, turning, letting the shot go. It was Dempsey, but it didn't get through. All right. 1-0 is your score. Ontario with the lead about midway through the first period. He got on the board, a deflection. Tarunin had an excellent period, I thought, in between the pipes. Couple of big saves and a couple of outstanding puck movements by the goaltender, Constant Tarunin. All right, 16:10 left to go here. The second stanza just nicely underway. Once again, that's May 4th for the big pancake fundraiser of the Norwich Hockey Club, which we are so excited and frankly proud to be part of. Cannot wait for next season. See the girls out there along with the boys. It's going to be tremendous. The first inaugural girls season coming up. Now I feel like it's around the corner. Now I feel like it's getting real. Here's a deflection in front as Arbor got to the cooker. Still a lot to go here this season for the Norwich Hockey Club boys as they're going to be headed out to the great state of California, Los Angeles, for the Nationals tournament that's coming up. And you can go to the Norwich Hockey Club website and please, if it's on your heart to do so, make a donation. Help the boys out as they head out to California to represent their Rose Garden and the community here. Letting the shot go. Waffle save by Soroy. Kept in by Morrison. That's kicked ahead. And right on the stick of Testa. Testa will send it in. Karen. Good edge work there, but lost the handle on it. And carrying the puck in quickly there was Fledham. That one went off the boards, and Norwich will come away with it. Up for Morrison. Morrison, are they on sides? They didn't think they were, the ref. Well, you saw the Norwich players let up. They knew they were offsides, but the ref said play on. Carrying the puck through the neutral zone, stepping to the outside with it now is Fortin. Fortin trying to get it down low, forced wide by Karen. Was Fledham. Back to the blue line it comes now, goes behind the net. Trying to get it back out in front. Nice job finishing the check there. Jeremy Karen. That comes out to center. Where it's knocked down. I wonder if it's Carone. I got to ask him. Might be Carone. Now that I think about it. Let's send back to the blue line and sent down low. There's the aforementioned Karen. Missed the big hit there. Had his man lined up, and meanwhile, Benito got out of the way. Good career decision. Backhand shot. A nice stop there as bodies go flying. Sprawled out across the goal line. Here's the netminder to running. And there'll be no further play. 14-16 left to go here in the second stanza. 1-0. The Ontario Hockey Academy in the lead. Yannick leaning in to take the draw now. Oliver Yannick for Ontario. Puck stayed exactly where the ref dropped it at the back door. Getting the shot away. Got behind the goaltender. Oh my goodness! And to run is an absolute acrobat in between the crease. He just dove and kind of cartwheeled at the shooter. Looks like the net's off. Is the net off? No, we're getting the quick shot away. Doesn't get through. Kept in. Now the wrist shot. That goes off the waffle and off the post. As Ontario rang the dinner bell there, but no one hungry enough to answer the call for supper. What do you suppose is wrong with Mama's cooking? I'll tell you right now, you got to put out dessert first. That's the issue. Young people these days, the instant gratification, with the Instagram and the Facebook and what not ready. You got to put dessert out first. On the backhand, alluded to running, ended up behind the net. Quickly now, wanted there was Norwich as they get it out to center ice. That's knocked aside. Trying to get to it. Looks like we got a tripping call coming here. As Molnar doing his best interpretation there. Thornton Memlin performing the triple Lindy for the shores of Atlantic City, New Jersey in the mid to late 70s. So tripping is the call, and Norwich will head to the power play. Second power play of the afternoon. 13:15 left to go here in the second stanza. The middle stanza, Shakespeare's favorite stanza. Imashev at the blue line. Fon Champagne along there with him. Langlois on left wing. Face off one back to the Fon Champagne. Fon Champagne trying to get it down low. That went off a skate. And taken out to center ice by Elkin. That's knocked down by Norwich in their own zone. Up ahead, Morrison. Morrison will send it across. Fon Champagne sauces it. De Carafel with speed. De Carafel lowers the shoulder, cuts in, poke checked away. Walking in, Emishev got the shot away. Steered aside by Soroy. Hops over the stick of Imashev, and he'll chase it down. 12:45 left to go here in the second period. 1:30 left to go in the power play for the Norwich Hockey Club. Imashev walking in, letting the shot go off the waffle. Comes back towards Morrison. Morrison trying to keep it in. Morrison will slide it over. There's LaFon Champagne. And that one sent all the way down by the Ontario Hockey Academy. Out to play it to Runnin. Left it there. Got to be honest, I'm a little disappointed. Here comes De Carafel. De Carafel with the puck, getting the Jets going. De Carafel through the neutral zone. De Carafel lost the handle on it there at the last moment. Now got it back. Nice poke check there. De Carafel walks in, pulls the trigger. Waffle save there by Soroy. De Carafel with it back again. Back to the blue line. Imashev. Back down low, De Carafel. After it there. Sent all the way up and out by Diego Testa. 35 seconds. Whoa, that took a real odd bounce off the boards there. It was headed right behind the net. It just skipped right off the boards, literally right off the side of the post there. Good thing nobody there for Ontario, or this is a 2-0 game. Quick shot there, steered aside by Soroy, and back the other way now with 2-on-1 developing. Burke, the only one back. Burke got over to block the pass. He got enough of it there. As Minato couldn't complete the pass. A good penalty kill, though, for Ontario. As we're back to 5-on-5 at 11:15 remaining here in the second stanza. Looks like Baines is going to be out there with Dempsey. And Dorje on left wing. Amazial on D. I'm not sure who his defensive partner is there. We'll let you know as soon as we know, you'll know. As soon as you know, I'll know. Slid across now, here's Dempsey. Dempsey down the right wing. Dempsey looking to fight through the check. Nice job there. He's a Coxo. Slowing up Dempsey. Quickly on it there. Terranius Bell. Comes back out to center ice. Bouncing around in the neutral zone now. Amazial on it there. Amazial sending it back. All around for Burke. Burke lost the handle on it. Yannick walking off the balls. Yannick will slide it across, only to get it back, letting the shot go deflected in front. Into the corner it goes. Vanes will chase there for Norwich. Behind the net. Radius Bell trying to get it out. Does get it out. Now helped along the center ice. There's Dempsey in pursuit. Ontario quickly turning from defense to offense. Taking a step to the outside. Amazial steps up into his man. Puck ends up behind the net. Amazial high off the glass. That's poured down. Kept in at the blue line there by Laycock. Laycock lost the handle on it. Back to the blue line it goes now. Back to Laycock along the boards. Laycock at the goal line. Got it out in front. Ended up back on the stick at the blue line. Letting the shot go. Blocked out high there. And Burke doing the injured flamingo dance. Heads over to the bench. Fresh legs out there for Norwich. Sent ahead. A bad change for Norwich. Walking in his Wong. Sliding it across. And that just failed to click. Well, Norwich a little slow on the player change there. And Ontario ended up with a 2-on-0. Last moment there. Karen got back. Norwich dodged a bullet there. Back to the blue line it goes now. Letting the shot go over the outstretched arms of the goalkeeper. And there'll be no further play as it went into the protective mesh. Well, the net also off of its protective moorings. 9:20 left to go here in the second stanza. Norwich trailing this one 1-0. Don't forget, the boys will be back at it at 4 o'clock as they take on South Kent. Doubleheader of Norwich hockey here on the SoLu today. Like we said, there were day-night doubleheaders. The other one's at 4 o'clock. There's a Seahawk game coming up in between. So I guess you could say it's a Seahawk sandwich on Norwich Hockey Club bread. Or you could say that if you wanted to. You'd be accurate. Speaking of sandwich, I'm getting kind of hungry. Now with it, Doge. Doge tried to get it in front. Came back to Doge, and he sent it across. Trying to connect there with Morrison. Over the blue line they come now, sending the puck in. Imashev did a nice job to take the body there against Arbor. That's sent in by Morrison. Chasing it now, Luca Doge. Doge in the corner. Back to the blue line. Imashev got a chunk of it, but a 3-on-2 now for Ontario. Broken up in the neutral zone nicely there. Good poke check there. I believe that was Harrell. Pinching in now, Tonko. Tonko, hard nose, north and south. Put your head down. He'll run his face right into you type of player. In the corner now, nice play by Karen to play the man and dislodge him off the puck. Tonko on the back check and a penalty coming up against Ontario. Somebody slashed at Karen. I think that's the call. Here's Morrison now. Morrison protecting the puck. Morrison with it down low, slid it out in front. In the skates of Veins, he'll turn back with it. Imashev. Langlois. And down low now, that bounces away from Morrison and touched up by Ontario. And the whistle sounds and power play coming up for Norwich. Their second of the period, third of the afternoon. They're 0 for 2 thus far. With just under 8 minutes left to go. Here in the second period, about halfway through the affair. All right, so the faceoff should be coming deep in the Ontario zone. Matter of fact, I'm pretty certain it will. So slashing is the call. Wait a minute, are they calling this a 2 and 10? Looks like they're asking for somebody else to go in the box with them. Can't imagine this being a 2 and 10 though. It's Arbor who's in the sin bin. Well, let's see, maybe I'm wrong. There's a slash. And he's indicating, looks like he indicated 2 penalties there. I don't know. Right now there's only 2 minutes on the clock. He definitely did. I don't know what the second one, yeah, holding against. So it should be 2 different penalties then. I definitely saw him slash it, Jeremy, behind the play. Let's see here, the refs still over at the Ontario bench. This might be a 2-man advantage for 2 minutes here. I'm not sure. He's over there for a reason. I don't think he's trying to make friends or sell Girl Scout cookies. I don't see any cookies. Oh, there is another man headed to the box. Looks like that's number 93. That's Fleetum. Let's see here. We'll wait to see what we get from the PA announcer. There's 2 men in the box, but they haven't put an extra 2 on the board. But I didn't see him give the hands to the hips for the 10-minute misconduct to indicate. Yeah, he said slashing and holding is what he said. So I think it's going to be a 5-on-3 for 2 minutes. Yes, it is. There's only 3 skaters out there for Ontario. So it's a full 2-minute 5-on-3 power play opportunity here for the Norwich Hockey Club. Hell, you're not going to get a better chance to tie the affair than this. Face off deep, won by Norwich. They'll set up the power play. Sending it down low. And then Veins lost the handle on it. Ontario kept in by Dempsey. Dempsey will send it back to the blue line. Walking is Burke. Burke trying to get it in front. Did get it in front. Loose in front. And pouncing on it there like a hungry hippo. Chasing after the final wayward marble. Here's the netminder, Nicholas Soroy. 7:33 left to go. 1:42. And then the two-man advantage here for the Norwich Hockey Club. What an opportunity here. Veins, Archibald, Dempsey, Amazial, and I believe Langlois at the point. And Ontario got to the puck and sent it all the way down. Out comes Running to play it. Running will just leave it for Burke. Burke, first pass doesn't connect. But luckily, Veins got to it first. Veins walking in, lets the shot go from a tough angle. The net has been dislodged. It came off his protected moorings. 1 minute, 24 seconds left to go here. Norwich is yet to really set up on this 5-on-3. Another face-off, though, deep in the Ontario zone. Fortunately for Norwich, only 36 seconds have ticked off the clock as Veins leans in to take the draw. Face-off won cleanly by Veins, right back to Dempsey. Dempsey walks off the boards with it and will slide it across. A little bit of room at the dot. Burke pulls the trigger. The rebound trickles just wide as Veins couldn't get his stick loose. The net was yawning. Soroy made the save. And Norwich came within inches of tying the affair. 1:05 left to go in the two-man advantage. They've had a two-man advantage for a full 2 minutes. Burke drops it off. Trying to walk up the gut with it was Veins. Dropped it at the blue line, almost taken away there by approaching. At the blue line, Amazial. Amazial will leave it. And Burke will slide it over quickly now, Dempsey. Dempsey walking off the boards, got a man in front, deflected right into the glove. And Soroy, and that's going to do it for that power play unit. 5 fresh skaters come on the ice. There for Coach Sheehan, 3 fresh skaters on the ice as the 5-on-3 marches on with 44 seconds left to go. So the 5 skaters out there now, Morrison, De Carafel, Nimishev, LaFon Champagne. That's LaFon Champagne with it. Got Langlois in front. Back to Nimishev. Back to LaFon Champagne. LaFon Champagne for De Carafel. Nimishev, 35 seconds left on the two-man advantage. We'll slide it to Morrison. Morrison went to go pull the trigger, but it slid off his stick. Morrison, good job to recover the puck. Still with it. Morrison got down low. Let the backhand go. Morrison would not be denied there. He got the shot away. Nimishev now with the puck over for LaFon Champagne. Slide it across to Carafel as a hop over his stick. 15 seconds left. Carafel. Nimishev letting the rocket go. That went off a body and blocked out high. Back to the blue line and kept in. Beautiful play, De Carafel. 5 seconds to go in a two-man advantage. Nimishev lets the shot go. Bouncing puck. The rebound gets wide. And out of the box come the 2 Ontario players. And they have killed off a full 2-minute 5-on-3 advantage for Norwich. Norwich came close a couple of times, but I never felt like they really were set up very well on that power play, to be honest with you. They were moving it and got it down low. And here comes Morrison now. Morrison over the blue line at 3-on-1. Pulls the trigger. Big stop there. Soroy got the butt end on it. Langlois will send it down low. Bouncing puck. That eludes Norwich. Now Ontario trying to come out with it. Big hit there. De Carafel lays the lumber into his man there. And Testa gets upended. Back the other way now. Burke. Burke over the blue line. Burke. We'll drop it off there for LaFon Champagne. On Champagne into the corner with it. That goes hard around now. And on it there is Laycock. Laycock got it out. Quickly now back the other way. Loshnik. Loshnik over the blue line. Offsides is the call at the blue line. Under 5 minutes left to go here. Ontario Hockey Club's got to be pleased with themselves, killing off a full 2-minute, two-man advantage for the Norwich Hockey Club. Face off just outside in the neutral zone. And Burke will peel back. Left it now for Amazial. Amazial sent it up. And that's sent back in, but offsides is the call with 4:39 left to go. And here in the second stanza, looks like the ref's indicating the face-off might come at center ice. It is. So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, May 4th, Sunday, May 4th at 10 a.m., the first annual pancake breakfast fundraiser for the Norwich Hockey Club. Cannot wait. Billy Wilson's aging still. Sounds like a good establishment. Got to think they might have some mimosas there with the pancakes, no? One would think. Sent in now Amazial. You chase. Amazial left it there for Burke. Now Amazial with the puck. Amazial gains the red line. Will dump it in. Good, smart, simple play. Get it in deep and go to work. Best kind of hockey there is. Sent out to center ice. Backpedaling there, Amazial. Amazial, nice shifty little move there to elude the defender. Lift it high off the glass and send it behind the net where Burke will go in on the forecheck. That's precisely why you gain the red line and get it deep. This is exactly why you do it. And you dig, you muck, you do your homework, and you get yourself a chance. So it's my favorite kind of hockey. Keep it, gain the red line and throw it behind the net. Here's a chance now in front. Amazial pinching. Amazial in the corner. Nice move there to come out of the corner to get it back towards Veins. Puck's bouncing around loose behind the net. Turned on there. Norwich still in possession. Got it back. Here's Amazial. Left it there. Dempsey will pull the trigger. Big stop. Big rebound. And Ontario's got a man behind the D. Well, you gotta like the Norwich fans. They are locked into the game. As soon as that guy got a step behind the D, they were pointing, yelling. Gotta like the intensity. It's good. I like to see that. All right, here's Terenius Bell now behind the net. That one knocked down at the blue line, letting the shot go. That just missed. Terenius Bell there, backpedaling, sent the puck out high and turned into a turnover down low. They score! The Ontario Hockey Club causing multiple turnovers right there, getting the puck in front and burying the biscuit. There was to Waomi. Waomi buries the biscuit there. Well, the Ontario Hockey Club, and they extend the lead 2-0. Here's your score. All right, face-off coming back to center ice, so Norwich going to have to dig themselves out of a bit of a hole here. They trail 2-0 with 3 minutes and 5 seconds remaining here in the second stanza. Here is Karen now. Karen all the way down. And Ontario will start from there. Out of their own zone, they come with speed. Through the neutral zone, sending it in. Behind that, it goes now out there to Runnin. To Runnin will send it hard around. I didn't see what happened. I was following the puck behind the net, but somebody got mad about something. I'm not sure what. Something happened behind the play. And it eluded the broadcaster. If you're a fan of the program, you know a lot of things elude the broadcaster. That's not too uncommon. There's a lot going on out there, to be fair. And here in Norwich, we're really close to the ice. So don't really get to see more than a third of the ice at a time. So, in my defense. Anyway, we could have been sitting at center ice about 100 feet up in Madison Square Garden. It doesn't mean I would have seen it either way. Not that I'd be at Madison Square Garden unless the Islanders were there. Or I'd go to see a Knick game. Or St. John's. I believe St. John's and UConn is today, or is that yesterday? I don't know. Trying to get into college basketball. I just don't have the time. St. John's in the top 10 this year. First time since God knows when. A long time. I was a fan back in the day. I'm still am a fan. Chris Mullen and Louis Conaseca and Mark Jackson. Glory days, and they've been restored by Rick Pitino in Queens. Nice move there by Imashev. Imashev getting the shot away. De Carafel, a little bit slow to get up. He got tangled up there for a minute. And 2-0, the score remains. And now a little bit of pushing and shoving there between Nelson and De Carafel. All right, looks like cooler heads are prevailing. Well, maybe not just yet. Long and De Carafel getting together. De Carafel staying out there. LaFon Champagne. Not sure who the other forward is right there, right in the shooting zone there, right behind De Carafel. That is Molnar. Hard around Imashev. Got a piece of it, and that one went straight up in the air. Came back down, but it's ruled a hand pass as LaFon Champagne played it with his hand, and then it was Molnar who played it with his stick. So not allowed. Illegal, as they said. 1:53 left to go. Here in the second stanza, 2-0. Ontario Hockey Academy in the lead. On it now, LaFont Champagne left it for Karen. Karen over the blue line will dump it in. Along the boards it comes now. Over there's Molnar. Molnar got a chunk of it to LaFont Champagne. Sent to the head now, De Carafel. Carafel with it. De Carafel letting the shot go deflected on the way in, but they're going to rule it was deflected with a high stick there. So it wouldn't have counted either way. The deflection occurred with a high stick. Karen was the next to touch it. That was the reason for the whistle. All right, face-off going to come all the way down into the Norwich zone with 1.5 minutes left to go. Here in the second stanza, they trail by 2. Don't forget, these boys are right back at it. The Norwich Hockey Club later on today at 4 p.m. South Kent is coming to town, so doubleheader Norwich action. How about that? Behind the net now, came back out in front to run and making the save and digging at the goaltender there. And now a little bit of pushing and shoving right in the crease as things getting heated up. One of the Ontario players were launched into the crease to run in all the way underneath the cage now. Let's see here. Let the refs end up deciding what's best. Some of the players still tangled up down there. Now this might take a minute or two to sort out. We'll see what the officials have to say. Let's see who it was, but one of the Norwich players launched one of the Ontario players in a cross-check from behind. I think it was Williams. We'll have to go back and watch the tape. But he's in the sin bin. So we'll see if it was him or LaFont Champagne, who seems to be headed his way to the sin bin as well. I thought it was Williams, though. All right, so we'll see what the refs come away with here. So right now, there are 2 Norwich hockey players in the sin bin, 1 Ontario, but that doesn't mean anything. The other guy could easily get a double minor or something. And we'll see here the refs discussing what they saw or perhaps debating where they're going to be headed for lunch. I think I said I saw one of the refs say the word Whopper. It appeared to be Whopper. The other ref clearly seems to be more of a Big Mac gentleman. This could take a while. All right, there, the penalties are up on the board there. 2 to Williams, 2 to LaFont Champagne, and 2 to Arbor. So it's going to be a power play for Ontario for 2 minutes. With 1:24 left to go here in the second stanza. The first power play of the afternoon for the Ontario Hockey Academy. Now the question is, are the first 2 matching? Because if the first 2 penalties aren't matching, then this should be a 4-on-3. And a 4-on-3 is a much bigger advantage than a 5-on-4. Interesting to see what the refs decide here. Looks like it's a 5-on-4 though. So then the first 2 have to be matching. Now they took Williams' penalty off the board. And now they took Arbor's penalty off the board. So okay, so those 2 were matching, and then the extra 2 to left. And okay, otherwise it would have been a 4-on-3. Now are they ruling that the faceoff is outside the zone? I can't imagine that with them having a power play. Really? If they got a power play. It doesn't matter that it occurred after the whistle. They got a power play. I guess they're saying the whistle occurred because the goalie covered the puck, and then, well, maybe I'm wrong. I thought if you get a power play, faceoff's down deep and the other team's in. I could easily be wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I could easily be right. That one sent all the way down. So 1:13 left to go. So it turned out, after all that, to be a power play for Ontario. I think the refs got the call right, though, to be honest with you. In the corner now, coming out with it, got a man in front, went right through the goal mouth. Back to the blue line it goes. Ontario setting up on their first power play of the afternoon. Nice behind the back look, sending it across to Elkin. Elkin sending it back across now. Loshing letting the shot go. Deflected dangerously in Norwich. Will come away with it at center ice. A short-handed effort now. Down the left wing veins. Got a man cutting to the Cooker. Tried to get it to him. That's knocked aside. And back the other way now. Quickly comes Wong. Wong over the blue line. Wong puts the brakes on. Wong letting the shot go. Amazial got in the way of that one. Along the boards there, Vanes runs into his man, dislodged the puck and sent it all the way down. 25 seconds left to go. Burke, shorthanded. Burke getting to the puck. Burke at the goal line. Burke trying from the tough angle. Nice stop there by Soroy. Oh, great penalty killing there by Donovan Burke. 15 seconds left to go here. Onto the blue line it comes. Nelson will backpedal there. I don't know if Ontario's got enough time to get a shot away. Oh, there's 8 seconds left. They still do. Over the blue line now, putting the brakes on. And that's going to do it. As the second period comes to a close. Your score at the end of 2. Ontario Hockey Academy 2. Norwich Hockey Club 0. We'll be right back with the start of the third period. Just about 15 minutes. You enjoy your intermission. Get that bag of Funyuns ready to go. And we'll see you back here for the final stanza. 2-0 is the score. No, my. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the SoLu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. And we are getting ready to start the third and final stanza of the first game of our Norwich doubleheader. 2-0 is the score of the Ontario Hockey Club on top. All right, we'll see if Norwich can rally here in the third period. So we are about ready to get underway. Norwich, couple of the boys still making their way out of the locker room. Perhaps stop at the concession stand, get themselves some mozzarella sticks or things of that ilk. Norwich, a little bit of a unique entrance. They walk from the locker room through the lobby, right past the concession stand, and then out onto the arena floor. It's kind of the only way they could do it with the way the locker rooms are constructed here. Or not really constructed, I guess located would be the correct word. Anyway, I digress. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about ready to get underway. I believe the power play should be carrying over for Ontario right at the end of the stanza. I didn't check to see how long it should be. I do not remember. Don't forget, at 4 o'clock today, Norwich will be taking on South Kent. That gentleman is now known worldwide, as we are a global institution here on the SoLu Broadcasting Network. Somebody told me somebody was tuning in from Dubai today. I was like, oh, that's really cool. I want to go to Dubai. Looks awesome. All right, clock's still getting things together over there. Well, good time to remind everybody once again about the Pancake Breakfast fundraiser, first annual on Alumni Weekend. 100% of the donations go right to our beloved Norwich Hockey Club. Sunday, May 4th, 10 a.m. at Billy Wilson's Aging Still. $15 a ticket. Give a call at 860-301-6108. Go online on our website. All right, ref gets ready to drop the puck. He drops the puck, and the third and final stands are underway. 35 seconds remaining on the power play for Ontario, carrying over on the end of the second stanza. Little disagreement that erupted in the crease of the goaltender to run it. Kept into the blue line, Elkin. Elkin back to Laycock. Laycock back for Elkin. Elkin at the goal line. Lost the handle on it. Back now, Laycock. Laycock, he'll knock it down and slide it across. Turning away on it there. And back now, Laycock. Laycock will let the shot go. That didn't miss by much. And then sent all the way down, and that's going to do it for the remainder of the power play as it's back to 5-on-5 hockey. So first order of business out of the way. Killed off the remainder of the penalty. Now Norwich has got to go to work on that 2-goal deficit that they see on the scoreboard behind the goalkeeper, Soroy. Sent ahead, knocked down, and chipped in. Chasing it down quickly now is Diego Testa. Testa behind the net. Testa got it out in front. Coming back to break it up. Getting a chunk of it there. What is the Norwich Hockey Club? Harrell. All along the boards now. Over there. Imishev. I'm not quite sure what he was hoping to accomplish there. He threw it off the board softly. I don't think he meant to do that. Sent ahead. They got a man behind the D right on the stick now. Walking in. Dozier slides it across. The shot gets pushed just wide. Oh, they ended up on a 2-on-0. Dozier slid it across. And Harrell let the shot go, but it just missed. In the corner now, behind there it goes. On it now, the Ontario Hockey Club with it. And they'll send it up. That's deflected. That should not be icing. To running out the plate, a fantastic puck-moving goalkeeper. Up ahead, Dozier. Dozier couldn't corral the puck, and it's sent back in. Knocked down now. Langlois. Langlois peeling and turning away from traffic. Felix Luc Langlois over the red line. And dump it in, but didn't get it deep. Ontario now with an opportunity. That's touched down by a high stick. As Lalonde leaned into Dozier there and got a chunk of him. Well, so the faceoff, I think, is going to come outside the zone. If I'm not mistaken, it was a high stick. Actually, the faceoff's probably going to come deep in the Norwich zone. 14:32 left to go here in the third and final stanza. 2-0 is your score. And the faceoff now coming deep in the Norwich zone. It's so important. I know I've said this a million times, but it's so important to have music at a hockey game. Sometimes we'll go to a game, our daughter's game. There's no music when they come out, no music during the whistles. You got to have music at every hockey. The DJ is such an important part of the game. Gets the crowd into it, gets everybody moving. It's just, our innate connection to music is undeniable. And boy, I tell you, every time we get to a game, there's no music. Really boils my stew, or as the great Peter Griffin would say, grinds my gears. Anyway, I digress. Along the boards now. Point being, great job by the DJ, by the way, is what I was trying to get at. I think everybody likes Pitbull. Away comes Ontario now with the puck through the neutral zone. Karen, stick shattered there. So Jeremy Karen out there without a stick. He'll head to the bench. And away comes Norwich now. De Carafel with speed. De Carafel through the neutral zone, letting the shot go. That one's deflected up and out of play there. So one of the Ontario players trying to use Karen's stick that was on the ice. He shoved the stick in the direction of De Carafel to help break up the play. Not sure how legal that is. Not sure how illegal that is. I'm sure it'd be some sort of unsportsmanlike conduct, something. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Still can't believe that's a thing. Sent behind the net. We're all sportsmen here. We'll all on our honor at the Baird School. Back to the blue line it goes. Kept in nicely at the blue line. Play there by Terenius Bell. He'll get to it and send it back in. Does the freshman. Off the glass and all the way down. Is it going to go for icing? It is. Icing is the call. 13:25 left to go. And the face-off coming deep in the Ontario zone. I want to thank you so much for joining us here today. I think we're going to be off for a couple of weeks. I think the next home game, I want to say the 14th of March for Norwich. I know the boys got a couple of more games, and of course they'll be headed to California for the Nationals. And later on, a little bit of entanglement there at the blue line as Archibald got mixed up there with one of the Ontario players. Archibald finally got his wand back, and Laycock coming away with it. Laycock carrying the puck in, lost the handle on it as Tonko deflected it away. Sent all the way down by Norwich. I think it's going to be icing down this way now. So 12:52 left to go here. A lot of whistles in the early going here to the third period. Leaning in now is Fleetum. He'll take it for Ontario. Norwich will win the draw. Off into the corner it'll go now. Turning and sent ahead. Or Dempsey. Dempsey will chop it in. And it's knocked down. And sent back out to center ice where Langlois will backpedal. Langlois will slide it over. And breaking it out now, Dempsey. Beautiful first outlet pass out to Burke. Burke lets the shot go to the side by Soroy. In the corner now. Dempsey sealed the wall to keep it in. Ontario looking to break out. Came back to blue line. Williams got the shot away. He has a chance now on the rebound. That went right off the mask of Soroy. The backhand. Soroy makes the save and he'll cover up. And there'll be no further play. Oh. Good opportunity there for Norwich to get off the schneid. And went right off the noggin of the goalkeeper, Nicholas Soroy. 12:15 left to go. That only took 20 seconds, that whole ordeal? Doesn't seem right. It was 12:34 on the last whistle. All right, well, maybe it did. Time can be a funny thing, ladies and gentlemen. In the corner now. Chased into the corner it goes, turning on it there. Ontario Hockey Academy chipping it out to center and all the way down. No icing. It's Karen. Took the man and left the puck. Minato trying to pinch in. Couldn't keep it and back the other way now. Here comes Dorje. Dorje over the blue line. Dorje gets the shot away. Didn't get through. Got back to it behind the net. Good Dorje. He'll chase it there. Trying to send it back in front. His bodies collide. A little bit slow to get up there. Harrell banged up behind the play. Norwich maintaining possession. Got it out in front. Dorje just missed. Harrell headed off for repairs. Back the other way now. Here comes Fortin. Fortin sending it up, stepping to the outside, just wide to running. And Norwich will get to it there. Quickly now, Karen. Karen down the left wing. Got it up ahead now, Morrison. Morrison pulling the trigger. And a nice stop there by the goaltender, Saroy. 11 minutes, 4 seconds left to go. Remember, everybody, 4 o'clock today, Norwich Hockey Club will be right back out on the ice playing host to South Kent. So looking forward to that. Face-off one by the Ontario Hockey Academy as they send it around. Couldn't get it out, though. 11 minutes to go in the affair. We're in regulation. Amazial keeping it in at the blue line. Amazial tugged down. No call. Back the other way now, Lalonde. Lalonde over the blue line. Lalonde lets the shot go. Nice flipper stop there. All right, Constant to Runnin. Running's been good today. Laycock. They go back to Omi. That one bounces around dangerously. Ends up in the corner. Laying the lumber into his man there was Batista. And LaFont Champagne coming away with it up for De Carafel. De Carafel couldn't drag it. Nice play by Laycock. You got a chunk of that. And sent back out to center ice. De Carafel couldn't reach it, but now here comes Batista, and he overskates the puck. Poke checked ahead there by LaFont Champagne. 10-10 left to go in regulation. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you a hockey game. Away they come now, bouncing around on a stick, De Carafel. De Carafel wheeling and dealing, but not getting very far left. And now Langlois. Langlois will chip it down low. LaFont Champagne over to help out. Norwich trying to come away with it. And came back to the blue line. Langlois will pinch and keep it in, but only temporarily as it comes back out to center ice. Ontario will shoot it over and sent back in. Batista and Laycock exchanging pleasantries there, and here comes Langlois. Langlois over the red line, drops it off at the blue line. Archibald will just send it in hard around. Tonko in on the forecheck. Got a piece of it. Ontario can't get it out. 9:20 left to go. Hard around. Archibald, nice job anticipating where that was going. In the corner now, Molnar helped it out. Back to Archibald. Archibald lets the shot go. Nice stop there by Saroy. A little bit of WWE going on in front of the goalkeeper, or should I say WWF, to be more accurate. Langlois now with it. Langlois over the blue line. They did stay on sides. Langlois trying to drag it around the sliding defensive Laycock. But Laycock's having a good shift. He's been out there a while, and now he's got no wand. So tired on top of no stick. That's a bad combination. He'll head off. A great shift, though, by Laycock. Testa lost the handle on it. And now Molnar tried to get it up for Tonko. Tonko over the blue line. Tonko's got help down the left wing. He'll just throw it at the net. Saroy will cover up, and there'll be no further play. 8:33 left to go in regulation. 2-0. Ontario holding on here. Norwich has stepped up the pressure, stepped up the intensity, looking, trying, doing everything they can to cut the lead in half, but thus far have been a bit unsuccessful. Goaltender's been sharp, though. Here's Vanes now with Dempsey on right wing. I believe it's Burke right behind him. Does win the faceoff, right back to Burke, letting the shot go. See, he can't get a lot on it. Like he's not stepping into it because he's so tight. There's no room. He got a good shot away, but that's an easy save for the goal. Not disrespecting Burke, don't get me wrong. He's just don't have room to step up because everybody's so close to you. It's just me, just my opinion. I'm sure a lot of smarter hockey guys than me will tell me why I'm wrong, but because everybody's doing it. But I kind of feel like everybody's doing it because everybody's doing it. Just don't, the risk versus reward to me just isn't there. Anyway, I digress. Then a dime will get you on the subway. Sent all the way down. And 8:30 left to go. 2-0 is the score. Baines leans in with Burke right behind him. Got it back to Burke. Burke sent it back to the blue line now. Imashev lets the shot go. Stopped there by Soroy. And away comes Ontario out to center ice now. Stepping up is Imashev. Imashev avoids the big hit. Got the puck in, but deflected up and out of play. 8:14 left to go. Near in the third period. Archibald out there now with Morrison and Doge, Amazial, and Terenius Bell on defense. Terenius Bell will turn on it there and send it up. That one a little too hot to handle, a little too cold to hold. There's Doge, had to get his ribs out of the way. And off the boards, pinching in Amazial. Amazial kept it in there, but away. Quickly now comes Ontario letting the shot go. Nice save by Turunen. As it came back out in front. Back for Laycock. Laycock will let the shot go. Gnawed around and chipped down low. Behind the net it goes now. Chasing it down now is Amazial. Amazial got it up ahead. He took the hit, but got the pass away. Out to play it with Soroy, but he didn't get a lot on it. So in on the forecheck now. Goes the Norwich Hockey Club, but out to center ice it goes. And Amazial will track it down there, but actually it's going to be an icing. So 7:28 left to go here in regulation. Norwich Hockey Club down by 2. 2-0 is the score. Face-off coming deep now in the OHA zone. Oha. I like the big letters, though, across the chest. I think our jerseys would look good with a big NHC across the chest like that. Keeping it in now, down low. That one slid to the goalkeeper, so Roy will leave it. And quickly now, Ontario, Hollande gave up the puck for no reason. There was nobody on him, and he just backhanded it out of the zone right to Langlois. Puck possession is so valuable. Carrying the puck through the neutral zone now, stepping to the outside, a foot race, lowering his shoulder. Langlois reaches in, got a chunk of him to play, still alive. Might we see a penalty shot? Let's see here. The refs are going to discuss it. This might be a penalty shot, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see here. The refs getting together. I wouldn't be shocked. He was really by, and he reached back and just horse-collared him. Let's see. The refs still talking about it. Was he in the clear is the discussion, I'm sure. Because he was lowering his shoulder and he was going to the outside. So it's not, kind of. And it is a penalty shot. There it is. The arms raised above the head, the big X up in the air. So it's going to be a penalty shot here with 6:56 left to go. So the penalty will come off the board against Langlois. He doesn't have to go in the penalty box. It's just a penalty shot. All right. Let's see who's going to be taking it now. The Ontario Hockey Academy. Anybody could take it. Doesn't have to be the guy that made the play. 99 times out of 98, the coaches always let the guy who made the play take the shot. All right, so it's going to be Oliver Yannick. Yannick against Turunen with just under 7 minutes left to go in the affair. This is a big moment right here because 3 is a lot more than 2 in the world of leads in hockey. So Turunen called upon here to make the save and keep his team within 2 shots of being tied. Oliver Yannick circling, going back to talk to his goaltender. Goaltender saying, I don't know what to tell you, dude. Just score the goal. Yes, score the goal. All right. Looks like message received. Yannick approaching onto the puck now. Yannick slowly getting to the puck at center ice. Carrying the puck in, gaining speed over the blue line at the dot. To the forehand. Pulls the trigger over the crossbar. Well, no goal. And there'll be no power play. When you take the penalty shot, you don't have to take a penalty shot, ladies and gentlemen. It is an option. You could decline the penalty shot and take a power play, but I've never seen that done. I guess maybe if you got a lead late in the game, a 2-goal lead late in the game, you'd rather take the power play. I don't know. Never seen anybody deny it, but there's an option. So it's that or the power play, so you don't get both. Face-off won by Ontario. Laycock. Laycock letting the shot go steer aside to run in. Range trying to get the puck out. Couldn't do so. Here's a chance now to run in. Making the quick 5-hole save there. Norwich getting it out to center. Laycock will track it down, hounded by Dempsey. Dempsey chasing down Laycock into the corner. It's knocked aside. Now Dempsey behind the net. Got it out in front. Pulling the trigger was Burke. Ends up in the corner. Trying to dig it loose there was Imashev. That's sent out to center ice. Or Karen fights off the defender and moves the puck along. Out for now Dempsey. Dempsey through the neutral zone. Dempsey over the blue line. Dempsey will send it in. 6 minutes, 5 seconds left to go. Into the blue line it goes, and all the way down. Imashev will pick it up there. Majid Imashev will recover it behind his own net. Out for Karen. Karen with it. Karen a hard across for Baines. Baines trying to cut inside in the neutral zone. Baines still with it. Left it there. Got it back. Now it's at the blue line. Karen, the only man back, steps up and lays the lumber into the man there. And sends Fleetham flying. A tremendous hit by Karen. Down the left wing now. Circling the leg is with the puck there. Testa. And Karen lays the lumber into him there. At the blue line, Karen running into Loshning. A quick shot there over the glove hand. Back to the blue line now. Loshning on it there. Loshning and Karen sends him flying into the neutral zone. Jeremy Karen having himself a fun shift out there. And now the physicality really picking up. The crowd electrified with 5 minutes left to go. Sometimes that's what you need. You need a guy to get out there and just hit everything in sight. A big hit there as Arbor lays the lumber, but a turnover. Amazial walks in. He scores! Marcus Amazial got to the loose puck. The turnover at the blue line. The physicality all started by Karen. And that sparked the Norwich Hockey Club. And Amazial buries the biscuit there. And just like that, with 4 minutes and 58 seconds left to go in the affair, the lead is cut in half. 2-1 is the score. And now the crowd is involved. It all started with the big hits by Jeremy Karen. And then Norwich picked up the play. The crowd got fired up. Amazial buries the biscuit there. Under 5 minutes to go, a 1-goal game. And we'll see here, Norwich. Amazial unassisted. They said it was a turnover at the blue line, so it may very well have been unassisted. Carried in by Norwich now. Terranius Bell send it in. Now to the blue line. A couple of Norwich players bumped into each other. Could have turned into a 2-on-1, but did not. Sent back in on Turunen. Turunen will leave it there for Terranius Bell. TB behind his net. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. TB on the way home. Ooh, here goes Dozier now. Dozier over the blue line. Dozier dropped it off, but Morrison is a little bit more in the trailer position. I think he thought he was going to the cooker. Amazial in a foot race. Amazial lowers the shoulder and wins the puck away. Good show of strength there against Minato. Amazial takes a hit behind the net, but keeps going. Got it out to the blue line, but kept in there. And will turn and send it out to center ice. Head off for a change. Sent back in. Big hit there, Morrison. And Bizet Costco lined up. Costco, excuse me. He's strong, though. Seen a lot of guys have him lined up. He doesn't move very much. Here's a chance now down low. Sliding it across. That one doesn't get through. Blocked out high by Terranius Bell. Back the other way now. De Carafel with speed. De Carafel, 3.5 to go. On it in the corner. Got it back out in front. Here's Molnar. Lasashako rebound. Chopping at it. They score! Jacob de Carafel got to the rebound. Buries the biscuit. And 2 goals in a matter of 91 seconds for the Norwich Hockey Club. And they have tied the affair. 2-2 is the score. How about that? They got the puck down low, and De Carafel followed the play to the cooker and buried the biscuit. Knocked it out of midair, chopping at it. Oh, it all started with the penalty shot. That was unsuccessful for Ontario. And Karen sent a couple of guys flying. Then Amazial, and now De Carafel. And just like that, we're all tied. Down the right wing boards behind the net. Nice job there by Williams to take the body. And then Williams throws a right cross and then took a high stick. It's going to be a power play as Williams drew the ire, and the guy slashed him right across the face. Well, what the guy was thinking, well, you're not going to get a penalty for that. Well, Williams kept his cool after that. It'll be a power play coming up here with under 3 minutes to go unless they score here. Burke with the puck, lost the handle on it. And there's the whistle. And with 2 minutes and 59 seconds left to go here, a power play for the Norwich Hockey Club as Williams took one right to the chicklets. Got the power play for his team, but he looks a little bit lumped up on the bench there. It's all right. Now I'm sure he'll take a shot to the chops for a power play for his team with under 3 minutes to go in a tie affair. Matter of fact, I know he will. All right, leaning in now is Morrison. Morrison won it back cleanly. Sliding the puck over now. Alphonse Champagne at the dot. He'll slide it across Imashev. Got it down low to De Carafel. Alphonse Champagne. 2:45 to go in the affair. 1:45 in the power play. Sliding it across now, Imashev. He'll send it down low for Burke. Excuse me, that's Morrison. Imashev let the shot go. Went off a leg and out to center. Imashev let the shot go, but his momentum was headed towards center ice. Blocked out high. Rashid Imashev now with the puck on the power play. He'll drop it off. Langlois with speed. Langlois will gain the blue line. Lost the handle on it, but kept in at the blue line. Sent ahead now. Here comes Elkin. Elkin short-handed. Elkin. Morrison getting back. Lets the shot go over the crossbar. And Elkin takes a big hit from Imashev behind the net. Great job by Morrison to get back. A 3-on-2 back the other way. De Carafel drops it off. Alphonse Champagne saucering it in front, steered aside by Soroy. A minute left to go on the power play. 2 minutes to go in the affair. Well, in regulation anyway. Behind the net. On it there. Alphonse Champagne will cycle it down low to De Carafel. Carafel back to Alphonse Champagne. A lot of room to operate. Back to Imashev straight away. Let the shot go. Deflected out high. Came back to Alphonse Champagne. Alphonse Champagne. Left it for Imashev. Imashev with room. Imashev sliding it down. More. That's De Carafel, excuse me. De Carafel walks off the goal line with it. Sending it down low. Got it back. Pulls the trigger. The rebound. Still loose. Big stop by Soroy. Poured down. Captain Morrison. He lets the shot go, and that just missed. Norwich still in possession. 10 seconds left to go. Imashev winding, shooting. The rebound. Big glove save there by Soroy as he robs De Carafel to keep this a tie score. Oh, my goodness. The Norwich Hockey Club do everything, including the kitchen sink at the goaltender Soroy. And a dazzling glove save there with 1 minute and 5 seconds left to go. Here in regulation, a timeout is called. I didn't see which bench called the timeout, but either way, well, this felt like a little bit of a sleepwalker of a game. It was 2-0 with 5 minutes left to go. Then the penalty shot. And then everything turned around when Karen started tossing people all around the arena. All right, 1:05 left to go here. 6 seconds remaining on the power play. So Norwich is going to want to keep an eye on the man coming out of the box. That's Ryan Wong, number 59. And so it was Ontario who called the timeout. All right, well, the faceoff going to be deep in the Ontario zone. 2-2 is your score. Now, if you're enjoying this action, be sure to tune back in at 4 o'clock as they take on South Kent. Just 2 short hours from now. .105 left to go here. 6 seconds remaining on the power play. An all-important faceoff deep in the Ontario zone. Baines leans in to take it. Burke right behind him. Baines wins it back to Amazial. Amazial steps into it. Amazial at the goal line, trying to get it in front. Back to 5-on-5 as the penalty is killed off. Under a minute to go now in regulation. Good cycle work there by Norwich. Behind the net with it. Putting the brakes on Amazial. Left it there for Burke. Burke tried to get it back to Amazial. He did. Amazial looks Archibald's way. Tried to go back door for Burke. Letting the shot go. Another dazzling stop there. And Nicholas Soroy, as he slid over and robs Burke on the one-timer. Oh, my goodness. Back to back. Absolute dandy saves by the goalkeeper for Ontario here today. And in the biggest moment of the affair. 41 seconds left to go here. 2-2 in the third period. Another big face-off here. Another big face-off win. Back. Hopped right over the stick of Archibald. And Archibald recovers back at center ice. Got it to Burke. Burke will dump it in. Burke is hit behind the play. A high stick. And it's going to be a penalty coming up here. It's Ontario. Burke got chopped. Right in the head. Yeah, that might be a major. That one I saw. Got Burke right. High sticked him right in the, yeah, jousting. All right. So in the sin bin is Arbor. So it's going to be a power play. Just a 2-minute penalty, it appears. Okay. We'll see, though. There's only 2 minutes on the board. So 2 late power plays here for the Norwich Hockey Club. Ontario losing a bit of their discipline here in the third stanza. Is that a 2-10? I believe it might be. Yep, that's what it is. So serving it will be to Wyoming. All right. Well, 27 seconds left to go here. A power play now for the Norwich Hockey Club. Deep in the Ontario zone. Very important face-off here. Morrison leaning in to take it, left in at the blue line. Face-off won by Norwich. Morrison, good job. Back to LaFont Champagne. Let the shot go. Morrison will track it down. The clock has not started. The clock is not going. Oh, boy. Well, that's going to be... That's going to be a... Ontario's not happy about that, I can tell you that. Actually, that is a disadvantage to Norwich because they had the possession of the puck. So... All right, the clock did not move, so the ref blew it dead. We'll see here. If they're going to put any time back on the clock, or let's see what happens here. Right now, there's 25.5 seconds left. The power play for Norwich. That went all the way down to 20 seconds. the Norwich faithful don't feel that it's still going down. This is like the Price is Right, except for with the guy going up the hill, the clock's going down. What's the name of that game? I forgot. Anyway, face-off won by Norwich. That's a great game. On it now to Carafels. Fired it across. 12 seconds left to go. Spinning on it there was Morrison. Morrison slid it across. Chance now to Carafel. Pulls the trigger. Glove save. They get it back in front, but that's going to do it. They're sent hard around and out. And regulation comes to a close. I believe there will be an overtime if I'm not mistaken. I sure do hope so. Hate to see this game end without a little bit of overtime hockey. All right, I see the Zamboni door opening. Wait a minute. No. Hold on. The Zamboni door is opened up down at the other end. The ref indicating to close the Zamboni door, so we will get some extra hockey. And Norwich will have a power play when the overtime begins. All right, regulation, not enough to settle it. We'll see you right back here in just a moment with the greatest period in hockey. OT, there it is. Overtime coming up next. Next goal wins, ladies and gentlemen. Losers bring the nets in. We used to say that back in the day, playing in the park a lot. That was some of the best hockey you'll ever see in your life. You didn't want to be out there all day playing freezing cold on a day like today. You don't realize you're cold till you stop playing. And you say next goal win, losers bring the nets in. Man, the guys on the block never played harder than that very moment. So is it going to be 4-on-3? So does that mean that overtime's 3-on-3? Ugh. And it's going to be a 4-on-3 power play for 1:33. So then I assume it's going to go to 3-on-3 hockey after that. Much prefer it to be 5-on-5, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to lie. Just because the NHL does it doesn't mean you have to follow in their idiotic footsteps. Anyway, nothing I can do about it. Nothing you can do about it. Here's Burke now. Sliding the puck over, walking in, letting the shot go. That just missed. It's surprised the goalies didn't change sides, though. Burke with it. Burke trying to send it down low. And away comes Ontario now, back the other way. Zay Coxo over the blue line offsides. And it's going to be all the way down. They're saying he intentionally touched it up there. So another lack of discipline play there by Ontario. They were offsides, but he could have peeled away from it and not touched it and gotten back on sides. He knew they were offsides and hit it. You know, he was upset that they went offsides and dumped it in, but that now cost them the face-off down deep. Leaning in now is Morrison to take the draw. Morrison wanted to take Carafel back to LaFont Champagne. He'll slide it over Amazial back to LaFont Champagne. The one-timer hit the crossbar. Amazial pulls the trigger and that went off a leg. Oh, LaFont Champagne rang the dinner bell there. I think you would have named like the Fine Champagne. You wouldn't have a problem with people coming to dinner. Letting the shot go deflected. Rebound bounces around Morrison got mixed up there with a couple of the Ontario players, but I didn't like him digging at their goaltender. Morrison just doing his job. And to be frank about it, the Ontario hockey defensemen just doing their job. Can't let some guy whack at your goaltender like that. And if you're Morrison, you better be whacking at the goaltender like that. Face-off won again by Morrison. Slid it across now. LaFont Champagne went off a skate over to Amazial. 33 seconds left to go. And in the 4-on-3 power play for Norwich, the puck taken away by Tester out to center ice. To Carafel turning with it now. Carafel getting the Jets going over the blue line. Carafel pulls the trigger. Nice job to stay with him there by Lochner. In the corner now, Morrison digging it loose. Morrison walking off the boards. Lets the shot go. That just missed. 10 seconds left to go on the power play. This is going to be 4-on-4 until the first whistle. Then we'll go back to 3-on-3. I feel stupid even saying those words. Here's Amazial now. With the puck, left it for LaFont Champagne. So now it's 4-on-4 hockey. Carrying the puck out through the neutral zone. LaFont Champagne cutting to the inside, drops it off. Still with it, letting the shot go was Morrison. Morrison at the end of a shift here. So's LaFont Champagne. So's Dick Carafel. They've been out there the whole 2 minutes. Turning off the boards, letting the shot go. That was chased down by Morrison. Morrison in trouble. Lost the handle on it. Here comes Wong. Wong on a 2-on-1. Wong at the dot. Wong walks in. Just missed. And came back out the other way. And here's LaFont Champagne running on fumes. He's got Morrison with a LaFont Champagne pulls the trigger. Big stop and covering up. Here's the netminder Saroy. And there'll be no further play. Oh, those guys are out there for 2 minutes and 15 seconds. And they leave the ice completely spent and exhausted. Look at Champagne heading over, just trying to get himself to the bench. You get that tired, your hands get tired, your mind gets tired, your feet weigh 1,000 pounds each. So now it's 3-on-3 hockey. Oh, the remainder of the overtime, unless there's another penalty handed out. All right, here's Burke now. Burke with room to operate because it's 3-on-3. Heading the Jets going, Donovan Burke. Burke behind the net. Burke circumnavigating. Lost the handle on it, got it back. Burke at the goal line, 2.5 minutes to go. Burke back to the blue line now, Langlois. Takes Luc Langlois under duress. Kept in. Down low now, Burke with it. Burke pulls the trigger, blocked out high. And still with possession, though, is Norwich getting the shot away. And the net has come off its protected moorings. That's always an issue. The nets come off very easily. It is what it is. It happens all the time. 2:16 left to go. Near in the extra stanza. Sudden death overtime or sudden life overtime, depending upon your perspective and point of view. And who you got money on FanDuel. Face-off one. Now by the Ontario Hockey Club. Ontario with it. No way they come now, Testa. Testa's had 2 good games. Up ahead to Fleetman. Fleetman trying to dance around Imashev. Coming out to play it. It was Turunen. Turunen been outstanding playing the puck today, but fanned on that one. Got lucky. Now no harm, no foul. Sent ahead. Right on the stick now, Imashev. Imashev toe dragging to himself, staying with it. Got it back out in front. At the back door now, turning with it. There's Molnar. Molnar with the puck. And say Molnar. Left it in the corner where Dempsey will head over. Dempsey doing battle in the corner there against Fleeto. Dempsey walks off the boards with it, pulls the trigger, and his stick got slashed and broken. And then Dempsey sends his man flying, so slashing is going to be the call. And Dempsey's going to get a 2 minutes as well. So Dempsey got his arms up at the end and sent his man flying after the whistles. That's going to nullify the power play. No, the slashing penalty was calling as the stick was broken right out of Dempsey's hands. But then, after the whistle, he followed through on the guy a little bit. Well, I got to be honest, I think Wong sold that very, very well when Dempsey ran into him and just let him solve. Dempsey is a big, strong kid, don't get me wrong, but I think Wong did a real nice job there, nullifying the Norwich power play, so it will remain 3-on-3. With 1:31 left to go here in the extra stanza. Now they got both penalties up on the board there, Dempsey and Testa. All right, so 1:31 left to go, 2-2. Here's your score. It's not a power play for anybody. I'm pretty certain of that. So, and they don't even have to put the time up there. It doesn't matter. They can't play the rest of the game anyway. There's less than 2 minutes to go. All right. Face off deep and won by Dick Carafel. Norwich has done a real dominating job here in a face-off circle here, especially down the stretch. Dick Carafel tried to dance to the inside. Wong's had a good game. Wong took the puck away and peels back, and now Ontario will have possession. Feels like for the first time in this overtime, except that short-handed break that they had. Back the other way now. Here comes Elkin. Elkin stepping. Elkin at the dot. He'll peel back. Elkin still with it. Elkin now a little bit of room. A pick play there. Got it down low. Deflected. Wong off the waffle and just outside. Wong got it back. And say Paxo lets the shot go. Knock down Amazial. Amazial with the puck. Amazial hounded from behind. Wong's had a real good game. And say Coxo send it behind the net. All along, Wong hounded there by Amazial. 45 seconds to go. It comes back out to the neutral zone. But Ontario, most importantly, maintaining possession as they get some fresh legs on the ice. And here comes Bizet Coxo. Turning at the dot, left it there. Oh, Prochi. Prochi back to Bizet Coxo. It came out and back in and offsides is the call. 27 seconds left to go here in the extra stanza. 2-2 is your score. Oh, real good affair today. Face off one and sent in there by Nelson. Nelson will give chase in the corner. Nelson trying to get it back out in front. Norwich looking to break away with it. And back the other way now. Here comes Imashev. Imashev over the blue line. Imashev letting the shot go. That one handcuffed the goaltender, but ended up over the crossbar. Here's Burke now. Burke on it. Burke saucering it back. for Vanes. Vanes behind the net, only 5 seconds to go. Got to get it back out in front. Burke with Vanes, not going to get the shot away. There's the buzzer. And overtime has come to a close. I don't believe there's shootouts. Please, for the maker, for the love of God, don't let there be shootouts. Not that I would love to see more overtime. It's not that I want the game to end. I just can't stand settling an outstanding event like this with shootouts. But we'll see what happens here. Zamboni doors open, but I don't see the boys aren't getting off the ice. So maybe it does go to shootouts. Once again. What's the Zamboni guy's like, why can't I just do the ice? Trying, what the heck's going on? No, there is no Bantam game after this. That got canceled, so they do have the time. All right, looks like we might be going to shootouts. All right, looks like that's exactly what's happening. So there is going to be shootouts, ladies and gentlemen. All right, well, I guess we are going to have a winner, quote unquote, here today. All right, looks like it's going to be Elkin. First up here, the Ontario Hockey Academy. All right, so off the shootouts we go. 2-2 is the score in the game. After 5 minutes of 3-on-3 overtime, that still didn't settle it. So, shootouts here is Elkin. He draws the first assignment for Ontario against Tarunin. Elkin carrying the puck in with speed over the blue line on the forehand. He scores! Not down low, drew it back to the forehand. A little bit of room over the waffle side there. That's a good penalty shot, nice and simple. Came in with speed. I always prefer the guy to come in with speed just because when I was a goaltender, I still am a goaltender, but as a goaltender, I always found it a lot easier if the guy was going slower to stop him. But there are all different ways to approach a penalty shot these days. LaFon Champagne now looking to tie it up. LaFon Champagne at the dot, walking in, pulls the trigger 5-hole. Nice stop there by Saroy. All right, so it remains 1-0 here in the penalty shot round for Ontario. Next up, Ryan Wong. Well, we were talking about this young lad. He's getting ready now. Perhaps a little bit of redemption here. Now here comes Wong. Wong getting to the puck now. Wong slowly. He looked at the crowd there for a moment. Wong walking in. Wong to the backhand. Stopped nicely there by Tarunin. Kind of felt like Wong didn't have a plan there. You got to have a plan when you're headed in. He went to the backhand. Didn't even put a lot on it. Right on the ice. Easy save there for Tarunin. Got to have a plan. Got to say, this is what I'm doing. If the guy beats me, he beats me. All right. Up now, Donovan Burke. Trailing 1-0. In the in the penalty shot round. Here's Burke now slowly. Serpentining his way in. Burke takes the shot. Lets the shot go. And just wide. So Burke fails to score here. So now, if Ontario buries the biscuit here, this will be over. Milan Bize-Kakso with the game on his stick here. Getting ready to go. Ref blows the whistle. And here comes Bize-Kakso. Kakso stepping way wide to the right there outside the dots. Cutting in at the dot now to the backhand over the crossbar. All right, so Norwich remains alive. An opportunity here now to tie the penalty shot round. If they score, it goes on to the fourth round. If they miss or goaltender makes a save, then that'll do it for this affair. Mishid Imashev. Approaching the puck now. Imashev. I was going to say, the ref did not say he could go. The ref's got to blow the whistle and tell him he's good to go. That's all right. Maybe Imashev wanted to see how the goaltender was going to react there. Imashev looks like he's going to come in with a lot of speed. I think that's the right move. That a dime will get you on the subway. All right, there's the whistle. Good to go. And here comes Imashev now. Imashev, not as much speed as he had originally. To the outside, way outside on the dot. Walking in, fakes the shot. Pulls to the backhand. Big stop there by Saroy. And that's going to do it. As the Ontario Hockey Academy pile on their goaltender in celebration. A shootout victory here today on the road as they get a measure of revenge for yesterday's 4-0 loss. Well, thank you so much for joining us here today, ladies and gentlemen, and be back here at 4 o'clock as the Norwich Hockey Club will be taking on South Kent in about an hour and a half's time. So your final, once again, from the Rose Garden here in Norwich, Connecticut. It's going to turn out that the final score is going to read the Ontario Hockey Club 3, Ontario Hockey Academy 3, and the Norwich Hockey Club 2 in shootouts. Well, for my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. You've been watching the Norwich Hockey Club here on the SoLu Broadcasting Network, and we'll be back at 4 o'clock as South Kent comes to town. All right, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you back here. Hope you have a nice long intermission. It's basically just a long intermission, and the first period will start at 4 o'clock. Thank you so much for joining us, and a good job by the Ontario Hockey Academy. Good games here, both games. Thank you, boys.